All right. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Mandela Effect. This is Harmony speaking. At least that's what I always say. Today is November 23rd, 2016. It is 5:26 p.m. Central. Is it savings time? I didn't want to say standard, but anyway. Oops, I need to fix my little thing here. All right, so this is meant to be a private video just inside my group at the moment. So if this becomes public at some point in time, well, it's because I meant it to be. So, what I'm about to explain, this is really a private video, so if it goes public, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give you the background. So anyway, what I want to talk about is we know about my original diagram here. And what was proposed is that we have a second a mirror put on top of it, but at this angle. So once you have the original reality, and then we duplicate it and create a mirror, which in essence becomes it. And then through these green and black lines, we connected the two realities. And then at these points right here, and my painting, this is these smaller circles, these three small circles are matter. So, and this is where pretty much the physical universe exists, and there's dark matter, dark energy, etc., etc. But you'll notice when we do this pattern, it creates this focal point here. So right here, if you can see, and I colored it in. So this focal point is what we want to talk about right now. Energy gets cleansed and moved to this focal point. Once it's on this focal point, it gets lifted up and it gets moved and ends up a part of this mirror. And we do this over here as well. So this is quantum physics, this is general relativity. The invisible is the invisible realm. These lines were drawn as distractors. These lines and these lines were drawn as distractors. They're not relevant in this diagram. So when we were showing to the public, we kind of hid the true, pattern. And you'll notice these patterns show up a lot, and there's a lot of interesting, beautiful patterns. But the important thing is it's all designed to suck energy out of general relativity and quantum physics, to act like a vacuum in a tank. So think of this whole thing as a fish tank. And if you want to remove the bad fish, you put them in what's called a sick tank. And so we created a sick tank for them. And then we began, like a fish tank, pumping the negative energies out of our, real universe and putting them into this sick tank mirror. And once we got them here, then we simply broke down and removed all this physics and all this stuff, and kind of like an airplane. What was the thing? Was it the X-15 or the X-22? Or drops down from the bomber, just detaches. So that it just detaches. Once we break down all this physics that created all this transfer, it just goes away, diminishes, and they unlock, and then they separate and they become two different realities. So now we clean our reality, and then we put all the bad guys in another reality, and then we, very complicated way, take this reality and push it out of this universe into a subspace universe. So it's technically part of this universe, but it's a subspace. So in essence, it's a universe all unto its own. And then I described in other videos that I made public about how there's, kind of like a vacuum, sucking, depending what energy you are, is where you end up. And that's what we have been doing. And the first phase was, I think, the planet's cleaning them out. creating energy, cleaning stuff. We just been cleaning the energy flows, getting everything ready to suck all the negative shit out, and poof, goodbye. And then there were some that were left behind, didn't want to go, so we found them, and we convinced them to do something. We re-energized them and brought them back to their true form, and they're gonna probably go back into service here soon, which is ironic. Some of them maybe, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to get into that right now. So I just want to recap basically what this physics was designed to do. It was never designed to be anything permanent. We used it on the planets to just clean energy out. So it's used to suck energy out that is negative, separate it, and poof, and make it go. So basically we just went around each planet, just applied temporarily, clean the energy, negative energy out, and poof, goodbye. And off it goes to the designated subspace quarantine sort of area. Huh, that's Tanner, you're hearing all his dog tags. And this drawing, as you can see, this was done on 10/21/2016. So I made this before we start working on the plants and stuff. But anyway, I just want to recap what I was doing to make sure we were all on the same page, because it's hard to talk over the telephone and stuff and describe what we're doing, and well, people have different ideas of how things are being done. So I just want to give an overview of my interpretation of what took place. So this is my description of what I did. So this is what I was doing, and hopefully all you folks, we all agreed and helped, and this is what we did. And basically just cleaning the negative energy out, and then it goes back to normal. So I think everything's pretty good right now. So we'll recap later. So anyway, God bless, peace, good night.